Representative Foster, you were just at the Congressional Hackathon. Can you tell me about what you saw there that's exciting?
Well, you saw a lot of people who are both technically competent and really interested in making our government work better, because this is the purpose of the hackathon, is to make sure that people that don't have those same technical skills can still have easy access to the information they need to really evaluate whether our government is working the way it should.
And what are the biggest challenges Congress has currently with using technology for those purposes?
Well, I am the last PhD scientist in Congress, and so there are a large number of technical challenges that I perceive in Congress generally. One of the difficulties that we have, like any government agency, is that there's a long history of legacy software. And it doesn't mean that the people that are charged with maintaining it and maintaining a forward path for it, are not very, very competent people. But when you have the requirement to support legacy software and backward compatibility and uninterrupted operation, that's a very serious set of responsibilities. It causes us maybe not to move as fast as a startup.
Now, there was a recent policy that allowed the use of open source software here in the House. Can you talk a little bit about what that means and whether it's going to change anything?
Well, the thing that I'm most excited about is open source textbooks, because if you talk to students, that's one of the biggest burdens they face. It's more than $1,000 a year for textbooks. And I in the House, Senator Durbin in the Senate, have been pushing with increasing success initiatives to get open source textbooks. These are high quality, federally vetted textbooks that students can download for free, which I think it's not going to be a complete solution to the student debt problem, but it could take a big whack out of it.
So that would help maybe with students. What about here in the legislative process, though, in the People's House?
Well, I think the biggest single thing we can do there is to get rid of the sequester. When I talk to the tech people, half of whom were from outside institutions and a large number were in-house, they all understood very clearly that this place is undermanned, that there simply are not enough technical people as well as other support staff. We as a country are not spending what we should in the support staff for the people that are running it. You would never see a CEO of a country, of a company, trying to live with anything like the level of technical support that we're attempting to live with here.
That's funny. You mention CEO of a country, and sometimes people think of that as the commander-in-chief. And President Obama has talked about his surprise at seeing the kind of level of technical ability, capacity in government when he first arrived. He thought he'd get Star Trek. He got something else. Executive has taken some steps towards improving that, creation of the U.S. CTO, establishing 18F, the U.S. Digital Service. What about Congress? Do we need an Office of Technology Assessment again, or a Fellows Program? What's needed?
Well, you caught me where I live. The reestablishment of the OTA would be one of the single best things we can do. There were a number of big mistakes made in the early and mid-90s when a lot of things were taken apart that should never have been taken apart. And the absence of an Office of Technology Assessment is one of the most significant pieces of damage that we still have in our power to repair. I saw this during the Iran nuclear negotiations, where members were coming to me continuously, on the grounds that I'm the last PhD physicist in Congress, but they were coming to me personally because they did not have an expert staff, expert professional staff to go to, who would give them high quality, nonpartisan information on this. And so that's one of very many issues that we face that have a technological edge.
Now, Hackathon's not going to fix that. What are the barriers to reestablishing an OTA?
I think that the first step is just educating the public and educating members of Congress that this is an important thing which never should have been abandoned, and that our public policy is hurting due to the absence of it.
Okay, Representative, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you online.
All right, thank you.